Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's that girl Terrian. If you are new here, I say welcome on board and thank you for joining me. Today I am here for a recap on our last live interview on Facebook with Darnicka Prescott. Darnicka is a very young mother, well I will say a teen mom. And our interview was basically, it was a little different comparing to our other interviews where you will get other persons coming out and speaking up and finding the courage to tell their story and their experiences and challenges, etc. But with her, she's still young and she was very nervous, but that's fine. And actually, it was like more of me advising her on different situations and how to build herself, that having a baby at a young age isn't nothing to fear, and that should not stop you from achieving what you want in life. Get right into it. Hello, Darnicka, and how are you?
Hi, I'm okay. And you?
I'm doing good, thanks. It's nice to see you, and also nice to have you here today. How has everything been for you?
Good so far?
Good? Okay. So I want to take the time out to say a special thank you to you for, finding the courage within yourself to come on here today to share your story with us. Okay, it's a pleasure having you here. And we're going to start by just you introducing yourself.
Hello, everyone. I am 16-year-old Darnicka Prevo, a young mother from Soufrière, who's here to talk about my struggle as a young mother.
Okay, nice. How old were you when you had your baby?
I was 15 years,
Okay. And you have a boy or a girl?
a girl.
Okay, that's nice. You have an angel. Thank God.
Yes.
Okay, Danica. So I want you to tell us a little more about your childhood, growing up as a little girl. How was it for you?
Well, in my childhood days, I was loved by everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everyone treated me good.
Okay. Like in terms of family, were there any challenges with you and family? Were you going through any depression or anything like that?
Nope.
No, you wasn't. Okay,
Nope.
that's good. So we're gonna be talking about your pregnancy a little. So you were going to school at the time you got pregnant?
Yes. I was in Form
Yes.
5.
Oh, in Form 5. So you did not get the chance to finish school.
Nope.
Okay. Why is that? Can you just explain to us a little in depth of that? I know you were pregnant and all, but what what actually happened?
Well, the first day of school, when I went to the school, all eyes was on me because the students recognized that I gained a lot of weight, and my one of my women teachers overheard the students saying that I was pregnant, and I was asked to go to the principal office. So when I went there, they called my mom in to have a word with her, and they told her like that I was not supposed to be in the school pregnant, so they kicked me out of the school.
Okay, wow. How many months were you pregnant at that time?
I was about 4 months.
4 months. So you were actually, your belly was popped out and showing and everything, or did you just
Yes,
recognize the weight gained?
both of them.
Okay. So tell me, how did you feel about that situation that you were no longer allowed at school?
Well, I felt bad because I wanted to finish my schooling.
Okay, so you got pregnant in Form 5, but before all this happened, and you were involved in, like, the, I would say, the sexual activities, knowing that you were still at school and you needed to finish. Well, you were almost done because you was in Form 5. Did you ever thought of, like, you wanting to protect yourself, ensuring that you keep yourself
stay so you can finish school?
Yes,
You did?
yes.
So, okay, so then what happened?
Well, I didn't, the day I got pregnant, I did not know. My parents recognized that I wasn't seeing my period, and they kept on asking me when I going to see my period. I kept on saying, "Mommy, it will come, mommy, it will come." And then my sister recognized that it never came.
Yeah, yeah, that's one thing mothers always monitor the daughters on the periods. So they're gonna recognize, they're gonna know that when you miss your period for that month, and maybe that should give a clue that something is not right. And you went home to take care of yourself and your baby. How did you go about doing that without working? And did you have any support like from your family, your mom, your any support from anybody?
Well, yes, I had support from my family members.
Tell me a little bit about your journey through your pregnancy.
It was very difficult to cope with.
Okay, tell us more about your experience. What were your challenges going through your pregnancy? How was it for you? Were you criticized? Were you judged by persons out in the community?
Well, yes, I was being judged by persons in the community, but I did not care with what they say.
You did not care with what they said.
No,
Okay, it made you feel that way.
because I know I'm not the first or the last to get pregnant at a young age.
Yes, and that's true. I agree with you on that because I am a young mother also. I had a baby very young too. And in life, we do make mistakes, and we learn from our mistakes. But being pregnant at a very young age should not deter you from achieving anything you want in your life. Okay? So you had a baby, and you learn from that mistake. Actually, your first baby should be a blessing for you. Okay? And how do you feel about her now?
Well, I'm thankful for having her.
Thankful for having her. What else do you feel about her?
Well, she is my little company.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to say about her?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So, what about the dad of your baby? Is he being supportive?
Well, once in a while,
So the father of your baby, is you had a relationship with that person, right?
yes.
So Darnicka, do you have any set goals? Any goals you wish to accomplish in your near future, despite of your early pregnancy, and now that is very hard for you? Maybe you cannot go back to school, and you cannot finish, like you cannot get a job. But
Mm-hmm.
do you have any plans you wish to accomplish?
No, I don't have any as yet.
You don't have any goals?
No.
Why don't you have any goals?
Well, all what I wanted was for me to finish my school, come to plan my goals after.
Okay, but we growing up as kids, we always wish to become something like, a doctor, a nurse, a fireman, whatever. We have a profession that we wish to become when we grow older.
Well, once I wish to be a air hostess.
Okay, and why is that? Why you chose the air hostess?
I wish to travel around the world because I've never traveled in my life.
Okay, well, that's nice. That's a nice goal. I once wanted to become an air hostess also, but I turned out to be a seafarer instead, traveling, cruising around the world. It is fun to go around the world and explore. So this is also a goal. Do you have any? So now you have what you wanted to become, but do you have any goals in which you wish to accomplish that career?
Well, to accomplish the career, I'll I'll look for a job so that I'll save my money to go back to school.
So you do wish to go back to school.
Yes.
Have you ever tried going back?
Well, I messaged the principal. She said that as I'm 16 plus, it will be difficult for me to come back.
That was the school before you got pregnant, right?
Yes.
So have you tried any other school? I'm sure there are other schools like the care school you can attend.
Well, the school sent me to care, but I don't want to go there.
But why?
I prefer looking for a transfer to go to another school instead of going to care.
But what is wrong with care? I don't see care. Care is a good school. You actually like you learn skills there. You know now it's better to be good in practical. Like it's faster to be practical than you. Well, you need both the theory and practical, but the practical is a very important thing now. So going to care is not is not a bad thing. It is a school. I don't know why you're not the first young person I've came across that doesn't want to go to care. But there is nothing wrong with going to care. You should try to go to care. Gain some experiences and skills so then you can go out and look for a job because you still get a certificate at the care school. So what else do you wish for?
Well, that's all.
That's all. You don't wish for anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So tell me, Darnicka, what has this experience changed about you?
Well, my mindset has changed.
When you say your mindset has changed, what do you mean?
Like before, I wasn't fully mature, but now as I have the baby, I got more matured.
Okay, so when you say mature, you mean like in terms of your mindset and you think older.
Yes.
Yeah. What else did it change about you? Did you learn a lesson from this experience?
Well, yes, I learned my lesson.
And what lesson was that? What did you learn?
The lesson I learned was to obey my parents when they was speaking to me.
Okay, well, yeah, that's important. Most times when you're young, it's very hard to obey our parents because we want to explore and we want to see what life has to offer, and we tend to go on our own way and find out by ourselves. Then at the end of the day, we get stuck and we pay the consequences.
Yeah.
But like I said, you're not the first, you're not the last. I will not say to blame yourself either because you are human. We all are human beings. We make mistakes and you need to make mistakes to learn. So I just hope that you learned a lesson from this experience so that you can, slow down a bit and focus on your baby and what else you want to achieve in life because you need to, set a goal for you to go for because now you have a baby and you have a baby girl, so you want to ensure that you set a nice path for, you pave a nice path for, okay? Because you won't want your baby to follow your footsteps. Everybody wants their children to be better than them, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So Darnicka, whilst you were pregnant and you were still going to school, you were still a school child, and you found out that you were pregnant. Were you ever given the option of aborting the baby?
Well, yes, the principal wanted me to abort the baby.
The principal wanted you to abort the baby.
Yes.
But why did she want you to abort the baby?
Just so that I can finish my schooling.
Okay, and what were your response?
I tell her no.
Okay, and what did your parents say about?
Well, my mother wanted me to abort the baby too, but all the time she was giving me the things, it wasn't working because I was already far.
Okay, so you were actually in the process of trying to abort the baby.
Yes.
But let me tell you something. I'm against abortion. And I would never like want to, push somebody to abort the baby. But I think they were doing that just because you were young and you were still attending school. Probably they wanted what's best for you, right?
Yes.
But still, no matter what age you get pregnant, I believe that nobody should influence anybody to abort the baby. It depends on the situation, on how you got pregnant. If you were abused and raped and, in a terrified way, then maybe that's a a different case. But you had a boyfriend. You knew the consequences of what can happen. You had a mind of your own, and you were already in Form 5. So I wouldn't influence you to abort the baby, because this baby is your lesson. You understand? I got pregnant when I was in Form 4 going to Form 5 as well. And I still graduated. I still continued school. I was a lucky one. I graduated pregnant, and I wrote my CXC when I was pregnant. Everybody knew, but I had no choice but to do what I had to do, but not abort my baby. So thank God that you did not abort the baby, and it did not work, and now you have a beautiful princess. So this is like blessings, and she's supposed to be the reason why you want to be a different person now. Okay, because now it's not yourself only, you have her. And again, she doesn't have the support system from her dad. So, you have to be the one to go out there and push for you to make a better life for her. Okay? So, you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Yes? Okay. So tell me, since you have the baby, have there been anybody who wants to, who asks for your baby, or who wants to adopt your baby? Because I know, most times when young, teen moms like this, people always offer to take the babies from them so that they can maybe go to school, continue school, and do what they're supposed to do to get back. Anybody, or does anybody want to do that?
Yes, I had a cousin of mine from Castries that wanted to adopt the baby from me.
Okay, so how do you feel about that?
Well, every night when my mother come up with the topic about she going to give the baby away, at nights I cry.
You cry, so you really don't want to give her away?
No.
Okay, I feel you, and I agree, because like I said, this baby is your breakthrough. She is your lesson. And if you, don't get me wrong, they're only trying to help you, right? They're only trying to help you because right now you cannot support her the way you want to, because you're not working, and you don't have, the father doesn't really support, and it's very hard on your family end also. So they're doing that just to support you. But like I say, my view, I wouldn't agree with anybody adopting anybody's first baby, because you're still strong, you're still energetic, you're not disabled, you're not in a mental state or whatever, how it goes. You're still strong, you're still active. If someone takes a baby from somebody young like that, then they're making you free. So now you're gonna be going out and doing what you want to do and get yourself in that same jam. I'm not saying you're gonna get yourself into the same jam again, but most times that's what happens. When you take the baby, that's like you taking the mountain off your back. So now you're free. You don't have anything to worry about. So your mentality now is to, okay, I don't have responsibility, so I'm gonna do what I want. But if you have the baby is going to help you move forward, because you will always remember that you have somebody you have to go out there for. She's gonna be your breakthrough. But if that's the case and you want to do it, then fine. But you said you don't want to do it, so I do not know how that's gonna turn out. I just wish that maybe you can keep her, because you already have that bond with her, and it's gonna be really, really hard for you if she's taken away from you. So So tell me, how do you feel about all of this? Like, talk to me. How do you feel about all of this?
Well, every time the lady calls for the baby, I get upset. I take the baby and I move in the house with her. Sometimes I go and take a walk with her just to free my mind.
Okay. But on your end, don't you feel like, have you ever thought of maybe that would be an opportunity for me? Somebody's taking care of her and I can see what I can do for myself. Have you ever thought of that?
Nope.
Okay, so you won't think of it because you don't want to give her.
No.
I don't blame you. It's your baby, and no matter, despite how somebody is and they have a baby, I don't I don't support somebody's taking. If they want to help you, they can help you. They can give. They can support you. They can be there with you and help you, push you, direct you. But not like take away that responsibility from you, because this is actually where you're starting to learn with her. Okay? So I just wish everything goes in your favor. All right? So, okay. Darnicka, is there any message you would like to send out to our school, when it comes to men and sexual activities? Is there anything you wish to share with them about your experience and what you learned and what you want them to be aware of?
Well, I'll advise them to take their schooling serious, obey their parents, and wait for when they finish with schooling for them to have their sex and they can protect themselves.
Okay, that's right. That's a good message. Very good. At least you learned something out of that experience.
Yes.
And I would back that up 100%, because like I said, I'm a young mother also. I had my baby at 17 whilst at school, and now I do not want my daughter to take the same path that as I am. I want her to become better than me. You understand? But it's none of us' fault. We young, we want to explore. We get fooled easily. Once they tell us I love you, we fall for that. But nowadays we can't fall for everything the boys or the men say to you, because not everybody cares about you. They just want to, have sex with you, and tomorrow they don't want to talk to you, or they forget about you, or they treat you bad. When you get pregnant, they're not there. They're there when it's time for fun, to have fun, everything nice. The moment you get pregnant, you on your own. So while at school, I would advise our teenagers out there, especially going to school, to refrain from sexual activities, because yes, everything nice and everybody likes that, but at the end of the day, it has consequences. The condom will burst, you're gonna get pregnant. You go with that condom, you're going to get pregnant, because I'm not gonna you have a baby now, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything to you for you. You understand? You need to protect yourself. I protected myself, but the condom burst. But at that time, I thought that I couldn't get pregnant, so I did not even bother about it until 3 weeks after. But now, until now, I have one daughter, one child. Well, I was pregnant twice. I lost one, so I have one child up to a day like today, and she's gonna be 11. So she has been the reason why I am out here doing the best that I can for her. And I will do anything to protect her. I'm very, very sensitive by my child. She's my first. That's why I told you, your first child should be your breakthrough. You will get judged. You will get criticized by people. It's okay. You will expect that from people. They will talk about you. They will say things. But just remember that you're not the first and you will not be the last. And having your baby at that age should not deter you from doing anything you want. You're still young. You have your whole life ahead of you. So be the best that you can and do what you can for your baby. And so right now, we actually going to be planning to have a fundraiser for you so we can help you out, support you and help you out with some stuff for the baby. Okay? So we're going to be working on that. We hope that we're going to be successful. But on my end, I am going to do as much as I can for you whenever I can. Despite the fundraiser we're going to be putting up, I'm going to be pushing up when it comes to you. So don't you worry. Everything is going to be okay. You just have to focus on what you want. I need you to go home. You need to start thinking of what you want in life. How you going to reach there? How you going to be successful? Okay? I want to become an air hostess. What do I do? Where do I go from there? How do I accomplish that? You need to think of these things, not just having the baby and you're just home and just relaxing. Oh yeah, life, you need to try your best too. Because you just turned 16, so you have a lot to learn. In the meantime, use social media to educate you. Go on YouTube, watch videos how to, do little things to start building yourself. You understand? Because to be honest, you don't really need. For me, I don't believe you need to be certified at school or to finish school, to complete school, to get a good job. No. Don't make anybody tell you that. Even if you did not finish school, you can still be successful. You can still be anything you want to be. If you take your time and start learning how to do things, you're not going to get there just so. Okay? All right?
Yes.
Darnicka, so is there anything you wish to say any last words?
Well, thank you for having me. I've learned my lesson.
Okay.
Now I have more education about parenthood.
Okay. All right, that's nice. Okay, Darnicka, thank you very, very much. We're going to keep in touch on everything we're going to try out for you. Like I said, we're going to try to create the fundraiser to see how much support and help we can get for you and your baby. Okay? Mm-hmm. So just keep calm, be respectful, be nice, carry yourself, be decent, because everybody is, maybe you might not know who is going to be reaching out to you to help you. So always be prepared, your mindset, everything. Anytime you need to talk, you could holler at that girl Terrian, and I will always be there for you, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Welcome, bye.